I don't care being a stranger. Found your voice, tuning receivers. A single heard in high frequency. Transmission lost again.
This is my AIS receiver. It picked up something. So there's a ship. And there's a ship right here. 1.2 miles away. There's the ship. You can set this to ring an alarm if the boat is closer to 2 miles or 1 mile, whatever. I set it to 2 miles. So this is super handy when you sleep. You may see here, but this is my, navigation electronic. It's on a swing arm, a RAM mount. I got my iPad. I got the GPS map 545. It's quite old, but it works well. And then I have a Garmin Striker 4, which is sonar sounder. So it's for the depth, and then you can see fish. That's a nice little display. I have iSailor. I really like this one because it shows the cross track. So you can put a waypoint and it shows exactly how much off you are. And that is when you do long distance, like a passage, it's really nice. And it's something that the Navionics doesn't have. And then I also like the night mode. Really nice. It just doesn't glow too hard in your face. The other software I use is, of course, Navionics, which is really nice for the sonar displays. It shows a lot of details, but I don't like it for crossing, for doing passage, because it doesn't have the cross track and it doesn't have night mode. I didn't figure it out anyway. So, but those are the two I use. This is my solar panel controller. It came with the panel and it works pretty well. It shows me the battery's full. And I have two batteries, one here and one back there. So that's the original, this one I added. And this here is solar panel number 2. And back there, that's solar panel number 1. Those two panels, they generate 50 watt each. And that's enough to fully charge my batteries every day. Well, 3 things that run all day long is my AIS receiver VHF radio, my iPad, and the aoto-tiller. That's the main one, the Autopilot. That draws most of it. So, but it really depends on days. Some days when the waves are from behind or behind and side, the Autopilot is really working hard. It just goes from one end. I mean, I'm always trying to correct for every wave. That's not too good. It draws much more power. But on a normal day, it doesn't, it doesn't use that much. I have the Raymarine ST1000 Plus Autopilot aoto-tiller. I'll show it to you after. And you can also get a remote, wireless remote. So this thing is when you buy it, they put a leash on it. It's made to wear around the neck, but it sucks. So I saw those French sailors that had a little watch. They could change the heading, and I'm like, okay, I need to do the same. So this thing is bulky, but I took a cell phone neoprene, a pocket. I put it in there, and it's great. It works great. So I can pretend I'm a French sailor now. So it's all good, and it's so convenient. You're making some sail change, you can just steer the boat from anywhere, and that's really nice. This is the aoto-tiller right here. Right here I have a backup autopilot.
We will meet again. You're my interoperability.
When you're sailing alone, my understanding is if you fall off the boat, you are dead. Bye-bye, you're done. Even if you have equipment to come get you, is like. So for this reason, when I sail alone, I'm always tethered to the boat. I have these yellow line that runs all the way around, and I can just clip in there, get out, and do what I have to do and come back. And often I have 2 leashes. Right now it's really calm, I just have 1. but I have two, I can clip both. So this is, to me, this is key. If you're sailing alone and you're not using one of these, I think you should. I think you should consider it. So other than this, I have, of course, my PFD. It's self-inflatable. It's an offshore PFD. It has the big buckles here. And this really, it's from kayaking. I used to do whitewater kayaking, and I got this leash here. And then I got these from climbing. Those are rock climbing locking beaners. It's very simple. You just twist. I love those. And I know they make some for sailing, which are hundreds of dollars. This is probably like, I don't know, 30 bucks. If it's good for rock climbing, it's good to stay on the boat. Then I'm carrying this little pocket where I have right here the inReach, the alarm inReach satellite two-way text messaging. This thing is awesome. It's really great. I'm so glad I have this. It keeps in touch with family and friend, and then it updates my position online every 10 minutes. And then of course two-way text messaging. So what's nice about that, yes, you can talk to people and everything, but you can also do a Google search in the sense that you text someone and then you ask them, hey, can you check these things, or how does that work? Anyway, so they can do that for you. So I have my my ground support team that are following me, and then you know, chatting and everything. So this is awesome. Really nice piece of technology. And then here I have the ACR 406 PLB for emergency only ResQLink. It has an antenna. Boom, it opens like this, and there's one button. Come get me, that's it. And it transmits your position. So of course I never used it. I hope I never do. But I carry that. It's on me. If we're two, then one carries that, and I carry it inReach. So this is a really good piece of equipment to have. And then I shove those in there. One thing about sailing that I kind of learned recently from Captain Philip. This guy is like 73 years old. He sails alone. He's been sailing alone for 30 years. He's an awesome person. And I met him in the Havana, and at the marina, of course. And he told me sailing, it's like a point system, which means sometimes you lose points, sometimes you gain points. And by that I mean you have to be proactive. You gotta try to foresee problem, do your maintenance, you know, monitor things, you know, make sure things don't break or unexpected things happen. I mean, it's impossible, but at least you can. So when you're being proactive, you go check something, you go verify something, you go improve a piece of equipment, that you gain point. If you're tired and lazy and you don't think about it, and you know, you just don't want to do it, you think, you know, it's going to be all right, then you lose points. So I've been really thinking about that, and you know, I'm trying to accumulate points here. So I mean, sometimes I don't always, but I think it's a good perspective to have with sailing. This is where I sleep. There's a little nook here. This is where I sleep, where I'm under sail. So I can quickly get up and do things, and I can move my iPad here, so while I sleep I can monitor what's going on.
Lack of transmission.